Hi, I'm Linda and I'm here to share with you another quick little project using my mini photo embellishing dies and Tim Holtz's Sizzix Big L Matchbox die. These are fun little dimensional projects that create a little bit of surprise when you open them. They're also embellished using some washi tape and these October afternoon little mini die cuts. So let me get started showing you how I made these. So to start, I'm using this Tim Holtz Matchbox Big L die by Sizzix. It has this opening to use the movers and shapers dies, but we're not going to do that for this project. We're going to use it just as is. This is a piece of cardstock cut to 6 inches by 9 inches. And I'm going to make my Sizzix sandwich. I already have a cutting pad on the bottom, and then I'm going to run this through my big Vagabond machine. And what you cut are these two shapes. One creates the base tray for the Matchbox, and the other cuts the wrap, and you can see the crease lines on that. I'm going to set the tray aside for now and show you some what I do with the wrap. So to begin with, you can embellish these. Here I put some washi tape, and I can cut those later. And then there's also, you could create a some hipster Santas or anything else that you want to do. Here's another. So let me show you how to cut some words out of the washi tape. For this, I'm going to use my magnetic platform. I'm going to put down the smaller cutting pads and the wrap that I'm going to use. And this is an example of the interchangeable words that come in one of the sets of my mini embellishing dies. I'm going to place it in, because it's a magnetic platform, it wiggles a little bit. So I'm going to place the die right there on the washi tape. I'm going to add the top of my cutting pad, my small cutting pad, and then I'm going to run this through my Vagabond machine. And because it's so detailed, I'm going to reverse it back just to make sure it cuts cleanly. And what you get just peel it off. And if there's any little pieces that remain in, you could just pop it out. And here with the E, just very gently, you press those shapes out. And so that's, you can see the little dimension that adds to this wrap. Now I'm going to set that aside till I'm done with the tray part of the project. So on the tray, you see all these crease lines. On the smallest one, on the furthest outside, I'm going to fold that towards me. And then all of the other crease lines I'm going to fold away from me. So you just continue around and create these nice clean crease lines, and then you flip it over, and you want to make sure these crease lines are done nice and neat. So then you take in these tabs on the ends of the two longer sides, and you fold it over, and now you have these short ends, so you bring it up and over, and you tuck it down inside. You turn it around, you turn in the tabs, you pull this over, and you tuck it down in. And you see it all holds together so nice and neat and clean. Okay, so then here's the next trick that I did. I took and cut a piece of cardstock, same cardstock, that was 2 7/16 of an inch wide by 1 11/16 inches high. And what that size creates is a piece that will drop in here and still be slightly smaller than the inside of the tray. So in this case, I cut some of the shapes and I embellished them also with washi tape, or I embellished them with a few hipster Santa faces. And what I can do is with the washi tape is again die cut a word out of it. And here you could add a couple pieces of foam tape to add some dimension, so when you drop it in there, it will float above the background. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to use like a Santa face, you could just tuck it in there and create the inside surprise of your Matchbox. So now going back to the wrap, and the reason I save this for later is so that I make sure it fits around the Matchbox correctly. So you take it and you fold all the crease lines away from you. And then you add a piece of a strip of adhesive on the tab furthest away from your embellished cover. So then you take it and you wrap it around, at least this is how I do it. I wrap it around the box so that I make sure it fits, and then make sure it's nice and snug there. So now I have the wrap and the Matchbox, and you can just push it and you can see your little surprise inside of the box. And there's so many different ways you can embellish it. Again, there are these fun Santa faces. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for watching and enjoy. Bye-bye.